children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
You can't trust a word out of anybody. Even when they hurt you, they ain't never sorry. So I'll stay out the way, 'cause that's how shit goes when you know what I know. Gotta stay 10 toes down on my motherfucking nose when you know what I know. I love when they do that. 10 toes down on my motherfucking nose, and our Page of Pentacles falls right on his nose. Thank you for illustrating. When you know what you know. This Aquarius moon we are kind of crawling into this cornucopia at the feet. It's becoming a little ship made of all of our blessings and all of our love and all of our light, and it's all getting stored up inside. These are the things that we are harvesting with our Virgo sun. These are the things that we are bringing in. That light is driving me crazy. The lighting. The light. It was a struggle. We might adjust it, we might not. I'm going to let it go and let it flow. What we are pulling in to our cornucopia, all of our blessings, all of our love, all of our light, all of our goodness, this is the harvest. And there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up right now with this Aquarius moon, our water bearer, because the winds are picking up, the airs and the communications. There's a particular cold and a particular bite that has already arrived this season, further giving us warning to the cold and harsh winter ahead. So, with that being said, that means that these waves of water crashing around us are being moved and manipulated by these winds, by these communications. They're going to be people, places, things, circumstances, and situations that feel like they are just monstrous waves crashing up against our hull, against our ship, trying to get us to capsize. But I think it's really funny because these people, places, things, circumstances, and situations lack the awareness and understanding. They're crashing down on this ship that they want to pull down into its waters and hold and keep it forever theirs. They love this ship so much that they want to hold it at the bottom of its ocean forever. But because of the way that their communications are crashing us into us, they are making the breaks in the waves, those good communications, those blessings, those good connections, all the more relieving and steadying and grounding. So as these waves are trying to crash into us, knock us over, consume us entirely, this entire time, as I'm holding our Knight of Pentacles, this entire time, we're finding our real ground. We're finding our real foundation. And It's almost as if their negativity is actually causing us to be more aware of our true blessings and the things that we hold dear and that we want to have as a part of our lives. Pause. Be the break in somebody's storm. Be that wave break. Be the grounding. Be your own grounding. Remember to gather up all of those times, moments, places, spaces, and positive energy and vibes. And bring them all into your cornucopia, your little basket. Because that winter, that storm, all of those tumultuous things are real and really happening to all of us. Even the ones who are causing or seemingly causing our waves. This is a shared experience. This is why we are collective, because it is all of us. Even if we want to separate, dissociate, that's them. That's them over there. It's all of us. It's happening for all of us. And how we act and react is what pushes and grows the storm bigger or calms and steadies it. So being that, when I put the deck down for our little wave break there, I turned it over to the Three of Cups. Holding those waters, just bring that back. Holding those waters, collecting them, gathering them. Yes, there's storms of ruin, but there is calm, steady ground. There is shore. Hold the security and stability of this King of Pentacles. This very pentacle journey. It's all so real. It's all very material. You're going to certainly be able to put your finger on it, put your whole hand on it, get a really good grasp of things, of the steering wheel. This is an opportunity to put on your captain's hat and bear the storm and the weathers, whatever comes. There are good days and there are bad days at sea. But the pale knuckle grip on the steering wheel, we're going places, we're doing things. Virgo season is here to make you move in the right direction. I hope we caught that. I hope so. I might have to do this whole thing not zoomed out. I apologize, but just so you can definitely probably see how this card stuck out, and then I picked it back up with my finger here. The world. So we just illustrate here what we're doing. What we're doing with this lightning strike that is like breaking open a portal seemingly and suddenly out of nowhere. Cool. Well, that sounds neat. I hope you find your portal or your porthole or your little basket hole. There's a tiny little window, but this one is the right window. This one is the right window. It leads to those sunny skies and out of the chaos. So welcome the chaos. Welcome the harshness and the negativity with love and light. Because It's the very thing that is igniting and splitting open this portal, this porthole. This is a cornucopia thing, so I gotta say cornhole as well. This cornhole is getting opened up. I can't even. It's too funny. I'm sorry. I apologize. But, I mean, come on. The ease of the manipulation of this, the ease of the ability to turn this world back and forth, to step between dimensions, between planes of existence, experience. Yeah. It's all right and it's all righteous. And all of these squares make a circle of protection that will withhold and contain these fires to keep us warm. Store up, stock up, surround yourself with the things that are going to make you comfortable this season, because there are going to be a lot of things coming that are going to make us uncomfortable. So get cozy with it. Can I shout out Suicyrus Waves? Is that okay? Go find him. It's out there on SoundCloud. Go get cozy with it. The Emperor fell down on this world. Why she reversed, I don't actually know. How or when that happened, when the switch flipped. Is almost as soon as he turned around to look at her, she was gone. It happened quick flash and in a hurry. Like that strike of lightning. This emperor turned, thinking that he was in control or trying to get a grasp on the control. See how this orb is kind of hovering above his hand. He thought that he had the entire cycle circle completely in the grasp in the palm of his hand. But as soon as he turned back around to look at it, it was gone. Poof. Sorry, I'm feeling some demonic energies just bubbling up. May any and all evil eyes be returned. What you wish will be yours, and yours alone. I do not claim ownership of your thoughts or intentions. Continue to repeat that, and it will keep you safe. We are all protected here. I mean, the Eight of Cups. Come on, kids. We turned around. Nothing but a cloaked shadow, slipping off into the night. By the time the dawn rises, this world's going to open up. I didn't even actually look at what card I dropped into, so now I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles, and it's giving me the exact same image that I was getting when I looked at this again, and I saw the clouds blending together between the world, and it's the switcheroo that we claimed earlier. I'll try to card that if I can remember which one it was in. But yeah, I switched perspectives on the Emperor, and I looked at it from our eyes and how it turned into see this whole world opening up. And now it's like the mouth of a cave, and it's just getting bigger. Our grounding, our foundation, all of those beautiful little nuggets, moments, berries that we have picked, they're opening up and creating that foundation and that scope and that nice squared, perfect little picture frame that we get to look at this. This is what we wanted. This is what we were going after. This is what we defend. This is the ignition of our true desires and passions and direction and directive. There be that Three of Cups, and our world is opened up, and we get to step into it. The love and connection, the party vibes, the good times, those sweet moments, they were all harvested and created out of this season. I feel like this is like a 6-month read at the least. There's the devil in the details. But I already knew that the Six of Cups was what lied beneath. And I feel like this devil, his window, his cave, is closing. And he's just got to watch. From the other side of the portal, our world, our daylight, is opening up to us. And he's getting closed into his darkness. To wander the dwellings of that river Styx within his soul. And see if you can figure out what keeps those fires burning so hot. And how to cut through his own binds internally, because that's the work that needs to be done. And we have to have the understanding that people need to do this work. We need to do this work. We need to do this sometimes. Go down into ourselves. Close off into those dark caves. Sort things out. Find our hope. Find our cup of love. And carry them to the lands that are fertile, that will receive what we have to offer. Our seeds, our intentions, our waters. And from that, the garden will grow. And there will be storms again, crashing against our hulls, trying to capsize us as we row our little boat. As we gain steam, engines, and fortitude, we get closer and closer. Each and every one of us gets to walk this journey and has to walk this journey, and having the love and the respect and allowing the space in the room for those things to happen. And understanding that 5-10 years down the line, you might see that person again. And hopefully they're doing really well. And when you see that person doing well, it's going to light up your heart. And you're going to feel good. Good for them. Man, I'm glad you found happiness. When I last saw you, it was dark. But there you are in the light. And it's beautiful. We have to hold that love. Carry it with us. And when the portal opens, it will be returned. And we'll step into that next phase, that next cycle. The work's never done. Life never gets easier. But those beautiful moments where we solidify and ground and plant what is truly good will continue to grow. It will continue to flow and sing in our mountains forever. And shout out anybody, even if we don't talk, because what we shared and what was good was true. And they'll never cast a shadow on it. I love you all. Have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time. Okay, fine, that was a dear and parting moment, but of course she's got more words to say. That is the road of gold on which we can choose to walk at any time. Acting, embodying, and being in those higher vibrations can take you anywhere. But you can't take your hate, and you can't take your harsh lens. You can't look with judgment. You have to stay in the light. It's the only way to walk the road. All right, bye kids. See you next time.